For the 2011 Ford Fiesta, when I try to pump gas into it, the pump just clicks off and it will not fill up all the way. All right, so I wasn't actually expecting the rotate the handle 180 degrees so that it's up to have any effect, but it did actually. I was able to fill the car. I still had to go very, very slowly. So, all right, so that's a nice workaround, but if you live in a state or go to a state where you're not allowed to pump your own gas, like New Jersey, you know, you can't expect that a gas attendant is going to stand there and hold your gas on, you know, very lightly. They've got other cars to attend to, so they need to be able to just set it and walk away and deal with other customers. All right, so I'm going to kind of follow a video by Car Survivalist, and we're going to take a look at the Evap system that's underneath the rear of the car on the driver's side. So that's the system that allows the air to leave the gas tank so that you can put fuel in. You know, if the tank was completely sealed, it would do what it's doing now, and you would try and fill it up, and it would, the back pressure would cause it to click off, click, 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 so that you can't get it filled. So there needs to be, when you're filling it, there needs to be a way for the air to escape. Okay, so, and right now that's not working. So let's take a look underneath. All right, so we're going to take a look at this line here. This, I believe, is a solenoid that allows air to flow most of the time, so that should be open. These two filters should be open and allow air to flow. So we're going to check those. This is the one in the Car Survivalist video that his was clogged, so we're going to check that one especially. But let's take a look at some of these other ones. This off. All right, and I'm just going to blow some air. So that one, the air is going through. Let's see. All right, let's see if we can get this one off. There we go. Okay, we got that out. Let me try going through the solenoid here. Yep, I'm blowing air through that solenoid. All right, how about through the tank here? Yep, I'm getting air through there. All right, so now we need to remove this liner from the wheel well because the vent for the Evap system is up here. So we need to get this out of the way so that we can get the whole Evap line out. All right, so to do that, there are two clips here. And let's see, there's a clip right here. Okay. And then there's a metal tab here that we just have to lift it off of. And you probably might have a clip here. Mine is missing. So that one will come out pretty easily. But I sprayed some silicone lube on the back of these because they are exposed. So hopefully that'll make it a little bit easier to get them out. That was pretty easy. All right, so it's easier. There's a tool to do this, but you need to have one tool that kind of holds the ring back, and then the other one is going to pull it out like that. All right, and then that comes out. So that was pretty good. That went pretty well. This one up here, you might need a screwdriver to get it off. But you might be able to get it off with your hand also. All right, and like I said, this one's missing, so then it's just this tab. All right, and then we can move this out of the way. Okay, so you can see there's a canister up here. This is where that hose, the evap hose from down below goes. All right, so there is just a clip on the top of it. Okay, which, let's see, you know, there's a tab right here. I just kind of pulled in on that tab and then I was able to drop this down. All right, so I'm going to try and clean this out. I've got a bowl here to catch it. I just want to see if any dirt comes out, how it looks. I don't really see a whole lot coming out. Air is passing through here a lot easier than it was. Seems like when I first spray it, it flows very easily. Then if I turn it around, that's a little harder. And then that doesn't want to go anymore. All right, so let's put this on here since we know how it goes together now. Okay, that's on. Now I'll try and put this back on here. Yep, that stays. Put it in this little holder here. All right, and now pretty much we're back to working underneath, although I'm going to put this back the way it was. Okay. And this goes on that metal tab. There we go. All right, so I don't have a clip for that, but I need these two clips and the one that goes up here. That's this one, round clip. Okay, that one's on. And this one, we should just be able to put them in here. Let's see. Yeah. Just push in. All right. And then press the button in. Alright. Alright. There it goes. Alright, so that should hold that in place. Alright, so now we can reinsert this hose back in here. Okay, that's good. And then we need this one. Put it on here first. And then up here. Okay. And now this little standoff piece to hold them apart so they don't vibrate. Oops. No, I didn't think it would. Trying to clean out this filter didn't have the effect that I had hoped, so it still seems to plug up. It's like it, when I'm spraying it, it opens up, and I can blow air through, but within a minute or two, it closes back up. So I don't know if there's like a spring in here or something that the coldness of the brake cleaner causes it to be more flexible or something and open up. And then once it comes back to normal room temperature, then it closes. I don't know what I'm gonna try and do is I'm going to pull this out. Okay, and I'm gonna go and fuel it up like that with, so it's just this hose, and we'll see if that helps. So my 2018 Ford Fiesta is a different setup. Like, you have your charcoal canister here, and I believe this valve or solenoid is actually right on the box, right? Because there's a wire connection, and that wire connection goes right to this box on the 2018. And then it's just a line that goes from the charcoal filter out and up to the canister up by the wheel. And that's just a vent, right? And there is no these goofy little filters here, so it's just a straight hose, and you can obviously just blow right through it. So really, if it wasn't for the if I didn't need it to pass the emissions inspection in Pennsylvania, I would just take this off and just run a straight hose. This should just be air anyway, because the charcoal filter should filter out the gas fumes. And send them right here up to the purge valve up in the engine, right? So that should pull any gas fumes up to the front and get burned in the engine. So there shouldn't really be any gas fumes here. It should just be air that's venting to the outside. So we're going to see if disconnecting this, if this allows me to fill up the tank without it clicking off, then I'll know that this one is my problem. And unfortunately, to buy new parts, you can only buy a kit, and it's this hose, and the solenoid or valve or whatever this is, and it's like $300 from Ford. And I went online, I tried to find other places. The least expensive thing I could find was about $200 on eBay. So might try a junkyard and see if I can find one that I can blow air through, and replace this with something from a junkyard. So we're gonna try that. But first, I want to make sure that if I replace this, then that is the only problem. So I'm going to try and fill it up this way. If this works, then I know that's the problem. If it still clicks off, then I'm going to have a problem someplace else. So I'll have to look at that. Enough for me. All right, so filling up with this evap hose disconnected, it was able to fill up. I didn't fill it all the way because I'm going to try it again. Disconnecting this and taking it to go and put fuel in the tank seemed to actually do the trick. So with this disconnected, it didn't click off. It was filling up just fine. I didn't fill it up all the way just in case I wanted to put more gas in it. So I come to the conclusion that this is no good. Because as I demonstrated before, I can't blow air through it. So I did go to a junkyard, and I was able to pick up a used one that I can blow air through. So I'm going to swap these out. Okay, so interesting development. This is the original evap line that I took out of the Fiesta, and I was going to put in the one from the junkyard, and I just blew in it to test it. And I can blow in it. So it's actually now working. So I don't know, maybe because the brake cleaner was wet and it needed to dry out for it to work properly again. So it's interesting because you would spray the brake cleaner in there and it would get, I'm guessing, cold, and it would open up and I could blow through it. But then when it warmed back up, it would close and wouldn't work. So, but now that it has dried, I can blow air through it again. So this is the one from the junkyard, which I'm still going to hang on to because I can still blow through this. So this one's still good. There were some comments on the other video that said that the problem came back after cleaning it. So I'm going to hang on to the other one in case the problem does come back. And I will post in the description and let you know if the problem returns. But anyway, if it does return, I have the one from the junkyard I can put in. So, but for now, I'm going to put this one back in, and then we're going to take it over to the gas station and test it one more time. I don't know, seems to be working, so I'll take it. Pointed at me. Yep, it's full. All right, so it did eventually work, apparently. So, you know, if you do clean this out, make sure that you wait until it dries, give it 24 hours or so. That's how long it took mine. It was about 24 hours, and then when I checked it, it seemed to be dry. I'm going to keep my spare for now, like I said, you know, just in case this continues to have problems, I have a replacement. All right, so if you got something out of this, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to help this channel out, please consider subscribing or becoming a member by clicking the join button below. Thanks for watching. Take care.